Good morning, good morning. Just leaving Crosby and Up shelter. It was an adventure last night. We had a huge hailstorm, thunderstorm, and that particular shelter leaks. So we had people sleeping on the floor and stuff. Mine wasn't too bad. Where I was in the shelter wasn't too bad. There were some drips, but I just put my jacket over my sleeping bag to catch any random drops that drop down. So it worked out. I slept good. Some people got up and left before daybreak, but they were pretty quiet. But yeah, today is the day. I got basically 7 miles to the border of the park, and another 3 outside of the park to try to get to Standing Bear Hostel. Hopefully they have room. They're a first come, first serve, can't make reservations. And I'm not known to be the fastest person, but we'll see what happens. If I can't get in there, I'll be out of the Smokies, so I can camp pretty much wherever I want. So got a couple 3 days into Hot Springs, where I'll finally have a chance to properly do laundry. But yeah, the Smokies have definitely been an adventure. They've been gorgeous. They've also been a pain in my ass. So I'll probably take a break in a few hours, see where I'm at. I'll probably, if it's anything like yesterday, I'll be halfway there. But it rained last night, so I gotta be a little more careful on these. More careful walking. I don't want to get so excited to get down there that I get out of control and injure myself trying to run down the hill, because it is pretty much, there's going to be one little climb up here, and then for the rest of the day it's pretty much all downhill, like all the way down. And then there's a little teeny uphill towards the hostel, but that's okay. So yeah, I'll go with you a little bit more down the trail. So I finished lunch just a little bit ago at the last shelter in the Smokies. I've been going northbound anyway. Davenport Gap shelter. Hold on. So yeah, had lunch at Davenport Gap shelter. Ran into a guy that I see him just about every day, Waterboy. He's out with his dad and he hikes really fast, so usually by noon 1 he's at their camp for the night, and then dad catches up a few hours later. But yeah, but I ran into Waterboy. Let's see. When I was coming down from the shelter we had last night, there was a girl that sang to us that night a couple lullabies, beautiful songs. The girl has just, oh, her notes are just crystal clear and sharp and just But yeah, a very good singer. Got treated to 2 lullabies from her last night. And today, coming down the mountain, she was behind me. I left camp before she did. That's the only reason she was behind me. I left camp before her, I'm going down the mountain on the switchbacks, and I start to hear above me just this beautiful, beautiful singing. And I knew it was her because I knew what she sounded like. And just the way it was carrying through the forest and, you know, echoing off the trees and the walls. Oh, it was enchanted. It was so beautiful. I can't even explain it. And when she did finally pass me, at least I got to tell her, like, you just gave me the greatest trail magic I've had since I've been out here, just listening to her sing. Oh, that was amazing. I'll remember that forever. But yeah, she's a cool chick too. I've talked to her a little bit, and she's cool. I hope I run into her again. I think I will at this hostel if there's space for me when I get down there. But yeah, I'm less than a mile from dropping off the second part of my Smokies permit, and then being done with this. We're gonna cross I-40 up into Standing Bear, and even if they don't have room for me, I'll at least get a little resupply. We got from Standing Bear to Hot Springs, North Carolina is about 33 miles, like 2 days in a Nero away, or just 2 big days, but yeah, 2 big days in a Nero away. So yeah, things are looking up. Well, they were never really down, so, but yeah, I'll be glad to have this section of the trail completed. I think I've said before, I thought of it as like the first boss if we were to compare it to a video game. And once I get past this, you know, just going to the meat of the trail. Smokies to me was kind of like a place. Now here's where you put to the test the skills you've learned so far. And we did that. We put them to the test, and now we're gonna go into the meat of the adventure, because I'm really only a little over 10% of the way done. There's so much more to do. I mean, Virginia itself is over 500 miles, and just thinking of the things that await. But today's adventure is today's adventure, and we'll deal with that right now. So yeah, I'll catch you when I get somewhere. It snuck up on me. It snuck up on me. Holy crap. Man, I was just in my own little world zone and going down the trail. I gotta get this thing out of my pocket. It's been raining today, so I have it in the same bag I keep my mints in my pocket. All right, let's do the thing. Hoo-wee. There we go. There we go. We are, well, officially anyway, out of the Smokies. Oh, happy day. But also sad day, because I did love, oh, so beautiful up there. So beautiful. Now we're back. Well, I'm sure I'm still in the park for a little bit here, at least till I cross the gap. Oh, I don't have to hang my pack out in the rain anymore. I can walk as far as I can walk. And if I don't make the goal I set, it's no big deal. Yeah. Here we go, up there. On our way to the shelter. Not the shelter, the hostel. Catch you down the trail.